burn it up, 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 burn it up.
Hey guys, welcome back to PokeCollection. I have got a gaming collection review today. I have in my possession the LucidSound Audio LS30 wireless universal gaming headset. For the last few weeks I've been listening to these intently and it's been a good time because these are really good quality and very affordable considering what they are. So I thought I would go over this with you guys, especially knowing that a lot of my followers are gamers and even music listeners. So let's run down the features, shall we? So let's take a quick look at what you get inside the package. So you get the headset itself, a removable boom mic, a USB base station, an Xbox One chat cable, which is also a 3.5 mobile cable, an Xbox 360 chat cable, a micro USB charging cable, an optical cable, and a quick start guide. Here it is. That's the LucidSound headset LS30. Now these are wireless and this is what it looks like. There's the logo at the top there, really nicely cushioned. The material here is extremely comfortable. In fact, I have to say, among the headsets that I really love, like Steel Series for example, these are one of the most comfortable headsets I've worn that are gaming headsets. And it's fantastic. It's very sturdy and you can sort of swivel it out whether you want to use one ear or not. The other good thing about this is that it has individual volume controls as well, so you can see here it turns around, and it's also got a mute function on each of the left and the right earpiece. I think it's the left earpiece. You control the game volume by doing this, or you can mute it. And on the right one, I think I'm using the right one there. You can control the chat volume and you can also mute the mic. So the individual functionality is really awesome for this. You've also got the inputs here. So you've got the power button. You've also got the this here is the input for the boom mic, which you can or you don't have to put it in there. There's also a line in for your mobile devices. And then you've got your USB charging cable thing there as well, so you can charge it. And then obviously the power button, I think I've already mentioned that. On the other one, that's on the right earpiece. We've got the EQ. So there are three functions here. You have the tuned function, which is what LucidSound have preset, so it's sort of it's kind of what they feel like the audio should be. But you've also got extra bass and extra treble. Quite honestly, I think you're fine with tune, but if you like bass, you'll probably actually be quite fond of that, especially if you like the real noises, or if you like listening to music quite a bit. I'm not sure about the X treble, but I quite like the functions there, and so that kind of gives it a bit of variation. Physically, it's really nice looking, it looks awesome, and when you wear it, I think it's actually quite nice. It feels really good, so it goes on this way. You can adjust it a little bit. Now, when I put it on, I can't really hear myself. I feel like I'm really loud, so I might be a bit quieter now. But what's good is that when you're actually playing the games, or a game, sorry, when you're playing a game, it's actually quite loud already. So you probably will not hear much outside of it. And that's good and bad because if you've got a pizza delivery on the way, you might miss it. So it's really good though. It's actually awesome. The audio quality is pretty good. I was actually, to be fair, I was not really, because I'm big on audio, big on music, and having owned so many headphones in the past of the audio kind, not specifically gaming headsets, it's been really, I've always been very much a Sennheiser and Bose fan, and I have to say I never thought I'd imagine a gaming headset to be of such good quality, and that's what's awesome about this as well. So it's a stereo headset, by the way. It's stereo, it's not 7.1. If you're looking for the 7.1, this is not the one to go for. However, I have heard, and I think it was at Gamescom recently, you can actually get hold of the LS40s, which are coming out at some point in the future by LucidSound as well, which I'm really keen to check out. But if you're looking for a 7.1 experience, you probably won't get it, but the stereo direction in this is actually very good for being stereo, so it's actually super cool. What's awesome about the headset as well is that you can actually wear it for a long period of time, and the other good thing is it has about the battery, which is rechargeable, lasts for about 15 hours, and that's freaking cool. Although you probably don't want to be playing a game for that long. You can play with these passively. Now you've got a 3.5mm jack cable that comes in with it, and you can actually plug that into your devices, mobile devices and whatnot, and you can use it just as a regular headset, and it just uses the 3.5mm jack to power it. Of course it doesn't power everything else, it just powers the music itself, so everything else will have to be controlled by whatever device you are using. But that's really awesome for on the go, and I've actually listened to music on this for a while, and I didn't take them off for a long time. So that's really cool if you're just wanting to go on, if you're out and about doing that. Now while it's really awesome and it's quite weighty, I mean as in a good weight, it gives it the weight that feels like a real quality product, but it's light on the head as well. The only downside I feel for this, and I really hope they have it in future iterations of the headset, Bluetooth. It lacks in Bluetooth, and I think that's a real disservice to this particular headset, because I think if it had Bluetooth, this would just be so complete. Not only would you not have to worry about a cable, but say if you were to play it passively, you could just play it. You can just put Bluetooth on. I mean, it will require battery and all that, but I think it'd be awesome for on the go for music fans to be able to use this interchangeably as a gaming headset as well as a music headset without the worry of a massive cable. But it's not a huge downside because the quality is super good, and I am really pleasantly surprised by it. So it is now available in Australia and New Zealand at JB Hi-Fi, Mighty Ape, sorry I think I may have muffled that, Mighty Ape, and also I think a few other stores too, good electronic stores. Basically JB Hi-Fi and Mighty Ape will have this. Now in Australia I believe it's $249, and it is $299 in New Zealand, but obviously the prices will be different here and there. Either way, with some knowledge of headsets and the way the prices that they are, to have a headset that is of this price, wireless and universal, and to be able to have that is actually really awesome, and it's something that I've not seen, having worked in retail for quite a bit of time as well, that people can come up and say, okay, that's manageable, compared to many other headsets out there, which are also awesome too, but I think it's really nice for something to be not, I mean it's still fairly pricey, but not as pricey as what could be worse, or you could be worse off, I think. But either way, I think it's really cool to have that option of having a wireless headset that doesn't break the bank so much, and it's a real solid build, really good quality, and for the price that I mentioned, I think it's definitely worth your while. If I was to give this an out of 10 review, if I was about to give this 10 stars, I think I would give this about 8.5 out of 10. I think the only lacking thing here would be Bluetooth, and I think that would probably be my only downside. I think if they had it, I definitely would do more. And obviously that doesn't have 7.1 either, but that's for future models and obviously a dearer price. But I fully recommend this if you're a gamer or a music listener, both. Definitely go check these out, test them out, see what you think. Let me know what you think as well in the comments below. Are you wearing headsets at the moment? Let me know which kinds you are wearing, because that's a question I never normally ask, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments below as well what sort of headsets you've got at the moment and what you think of them, and if you've seen these around, let me know, or if you've even got these, let me know if you want to, if you want to give your opinion on these as well, because I'd be keen to hear. Meanwhile, I think I'll leave it at that. Thank you, Bluemouth and LucidSound, for hooking me up with something like this. This is awesome. In other news, before I do go though, I've got an Xbox One S. It's a Gears of War one right there, so I'll be unboxing that soon on Gaming Collection. Watch out. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.